6 years goes by fast. And this movie, first one, 10 out of 10. This one, what do you think? So, Frozen 2, big Frozen fan. I've got more stuff than probably anyone has for it. I've seen it more times in theater than anyone has. But it holds back a lot of memories, and this brings back the memories I had. Because this, with my sister, it was a good bonding thing with siblings, so we bonded together. My best friend, we bonded through it a lot, and other people, it was good seeing people react and enjoy. I made a lot of friends through it. And, you go from Frozen to Frozen Fever to the Lego Frozen to, the Olaf's Frozen Christmas. And, the musical to Frozen 2, finally... Oh, and Once Upon a Time, the best arc. Elsa was pretty good in 3D. But, this movie, I tell you, while I do the rest of this, let's cut to images of Elsa, because she's all pretty, and it's amazing how Disney can get her from... She's beautiful to begin with, and then with each thing, it's like she gets more beautiful. I don't know how in this she's a goddess. In many ways, more than one. Frozen 2. The great thing since 6 years, 2013, long wait, worth the wait is all I'm going to say. It was worth the wait. Although I couldn't believe it's already been here. I remember seeing it, and then 2014, all the hype, all that whole year, and just like, oh, when are they going to do it? And then they announced, I'm like, oh, it's such a long way away. And then it's here just like that. I'm like, oh my gosh. I felt like nervous seeing Elsa on the big screen again, and total waifu, and she's just a great role model. I feel like she's probably Disney's best role model because, unlike the other princesses, she isn't like them. She actually stands for something. She has her flaws, her faults, and she overcomes them. She has, like, the anxieties, the depressions, the fears, and that's good for people to see someone like this, to struggle through that, and to overcome them, and to see the other characters. And me personally, well, Anna wasn't my favorite character. What the best thing about this movie was, again, it's been 6 years, so that of course means time has passed for them, and then time has passed for the audience, the fans, the viewers. So we've all grown, we've all matured. My favorite thing was Olaf kind of breaking the fourth wall and sitting there saying, we've grown, and you have too, as he kind of looks out. I'm like, yes, this movie proves that. It's more darker, it doesn't take itself as... It's not as silly as, sure, there's some moments, it's funny, it's entertaining, but there's a lot of darkness to it. There's a lot of emotion to it, a lot of depth. I mean, the characters go through so much. There's a lot of, for me, the whole movie, I'm sitting there kind of, teared up and, can't control, kind of, breathing hard, couldn't control myself through a lot of moments because I'm like, what's going to happen to these characters? What's going on here? And it's a mix of the whole, I can't believe I'm seeing Frozen in theaters again. Oh, my gosh, with, like I mentioned, the memories I had with, with my sister, my buddy, and then other people. I hope they are enjoying it too, that I've known that are big fans of it. It felt good seeing it again, and probably go see it some more times, but it's grown. They've matured, and that's what I've liked. Kristoff mentioned in this movie how Anna was naive. That's the main reason why I could not stand her. No offense to the Anna fans. No, I don't hate her. I couldn't stand how naive she was and just how childish she was, and I'm like, I wish she'd grow up. Oh, there you go. Frozen 2, she grew up, she matured, and I liked that side of her. She wasn't this goofball, and she had once you see how she grows and develops, so I really like that. Kristoff got more screen time. He grew and developed. He got a song in there, and I love Jonathan Groff ever since first saw him in Glee. I can't believe that was 2009, and this is 2019, so 10 years later. I still love the guy. He's got a great voice. Amazingly talented, and it was nice to see him. And although Elsa's my favorite, her two songs, the big ones, Into the Unknown and Show Yourself, which one is this movie's Let It Go? Comment below which one you think it is, because they're both really great. They're beautiful. They stand out. They're perfect. She has great, and I think they're both like the Let It Go, but probably Show Yourself is the Let It Go of the album. And I love those to death. Those are my favorite songs, obviously. But Kristoff, Lost in the Woods. I love Jonathan Groff. I love Kristoff's character. I feel for him all the time. And oh my gosh, that song was pure 80s ballad. I loved it. I even applauded in the theater when it was over. I mean, I was yeah, getting all red after. I'm like, yeah, I couldn't help it. Just like I applauded at the end of it, because, I was getting teary-eyed seeing Elsa struggle through all this darkness to her with listening to the voice, following it. You just feel like what's going to happen to her, and you're seeing all this stuff there. I won't spoil anything. This will be totally spoiler free, but what I liked about this movie again, was that maturity. They've grown and they keep growing, and you can see it. Olaf has grown. He's questioning things. He's experiencing emotions. I love it. Sven was awesome and funny, and a great addition as usual. Great bantering back and forth, trying to get Kristoff to do his thing. Elsa, again, I've said I don't know how they do it, but she seems to get more beautiful every time they show her in something. Like, I thought she was gorgeous in every style and outfit she was in the first movie, from Coronation Elsa, very beautiful, regal, to the brief one there where she's in her purple and her hair up. I had the limited edition download that. To her, ice dress, everything, and then Frozen Fever, oh my gosh, so beautiful in that. The Christmas one, again, the colors, the design of her outfit, and then this one, the different outfit she had, and especially when she lets her hair down. Again, this isn't a video for the kids. Jizz yourself. Just like the first time seeing Frozen, just like a lot of people are like, when she let it go, we all let it go. You know what I'm saying? Guys and gals. So, I had to say that. Elsa is total waifu. She's the best character Disney has ever done because of all the strength she has, and she isn't like everyone else, and she stands among, I agree with everyone else, where it's like, you can put her with all these other strong female characters in fiction, in cinema, whether it be, again, cinema or TV. She is among all those people when you think of strong female characters. Like, everyone compares, like, to Katniss, to Ripley from Alien, stuff like that. Elsa is one there. She is definitely strong with her flaws. She is strong. She gets more powerful in this. It's amazing. I like the little lizard. They had the spirits, and I was surprised to see he was a fire spirit. He was cute and a nice addition. The story, it was simple. There was really no villain. That's what I liked about it, because you don't need all that stuff to tell a story. This was all Elsa's origin, Elsa this, Elsa confined to herself, not feeling comfortable in her own skin type of attitude throughout these series. And in this one, she finally feels comfortable, and everything is it's beautiful. It was great seeing more about their parents. This whole movie was so emotionally driven, dark, depressing at times, and that was a great focus for it. And I like how it starts off with this whole, we like where we're at now, this is how things should be, nothing better, no changes, and then it all just changes, and then basically for the better. But it just shows you how much these characters go through and how much they grow. I love the whole stuff with the Nordics, the Norwegian mythology and all that stuff there. It's beautifully woven in there. Not through just the outfits design and the clashing clans with them and the people of Arendelle and the past and all stuff there. But in the music, not just in the songs, but in the background music. Christoph Beck does a great job. The Lopez's do a great job again. Everyone involved with this, whether it be who animated it, writing it, directing it, you name it, the voice acting again, Idina Menzel, Kristen Bell, Josh Gad, all of them spot on perfect. It was a treat. It was like seeing this all over again for the first time. Truly, I believe a masterpiece. I agree with people who say it's a masterpiece. 10 out of 10. It was different. They took a chance on it. They got ballsy with it. And a lot of people are like, yeah, the songs aren't as catchy as the first one. Though they aren't catchy and show-stopping numbers, they fit the characters and what's going on in the story, and they're beautiful and haunting in their own way. And the story itself, while simple, it's all about characters and their stories and them continuing their journey. While I kind of still not okay with some parts of the ending, it made sense and it had to be done, so I really like it. It works. Everything about The Rock, the animation was beautiful again, stunning. They were better than ever in this as usual. I mean, damn. This movie was a masterpiece. I mean, as good as the first one was, this one was just as good. They seem to keep knocking out of the park. It's going to make a lot of money. I hope they do a Frozen 3. Somehow I think they can do it, even though this is a good conclusion, but I still feel like there's more to know about these characters, and I'd love to see them continue. As I'm sure the majority of people would love to see more of these characters continue and just grow and see what happens next for them. Even though it ends beautifully, Elsa literally is a goddess now. She is a goddess. She is perfection. I'm glad for her. I'm happy for her. Again, all the songs are great. I thought the story, amazing. To go from that to this, to take this chance, I have to applaud them. It's a very fitting sequel, one of the best Disney sequels with some of the best characters as usual again. And congratulations, and this movie, a masterpiece is all I can say about it. Hope you like it. Move on to the last bit here. So yeah, too, and I also had to rush out and get a soundtrack. It's got collectible cards in it. And then, of course, Adina's second Christmas CD, because best female vocalist of all time. You know, besides Kristen Chenoweth and Sarah Brightman. So yeah, hope you liked it. And to those who hate it, remember we have to, not be kid-friendly anymore, so to all the haters and stuff like that, it's not overrated, it's great, you're just jealous that this movie did so well, and it keeps doing so well. Q Fapman, go watch more Frozen 2. Frozen 3 is coming! Ding, 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 ding. Ding 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 J ding 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 J